I was just born and did no harm to anyone, but I am forced to flee from people only because one part of my body is very expensive. If animals and fish could speak, then we would hear the same words from them. Today, we will talk about a case that reveals a serious and pressing issue of our time. The Mana Puls Natural Park in northern Zimbabwe in the lower reaches of the Zambezi River was created for a specific purpose to protect representatives of the wildlife. Elephants, leopards, hippos, lions, and many other animals are living here. If they are in this national park, they are not at risk of becoming a victim of poachers and illegal hunters. They can relax in the shade of trees, go to a watering hole, and so on. However, once the staff of the national park noticed an elephant behaving in a very strange way. Apparently, it was trying to throw something off of its head, and therefore it was shaking its head and banging its forehead against a tree. The staff of Mana Puls National Park decided to figure out what was the reason for the weird behavior. Having come closer and looked carefully, they were horrified. Right in the middle of the forehead of the animal was a bullet hole. They were completely sure about the origin of this wound. It was obvious that poachers did it. Elephants were often attacked by poachers due to the fact that ivory is very expensive on the black market. This elephant managed to escape from the hunters and hid in the national park territory. The staff immediately contacted the veterinarians and explained the situation. Doctors arrived immediately and got down to business. Despite the fact that the animal was uncomfortable, it understood that the people around wanted to save its life, so the elephant didn't resist. In order to carry out the necessary manipulations, the animal had to be immobilized, so it was put to sleep with a tranquilizer. Veterinarians Kid Dotlov and Lisa Marabini cleaned and disinfected the wound, then made an X-ray of the skull. It turned out that the elephant was very lucky. If the bullet had hit a couple of centimeters lower, then the poachers would have gotten what they were striving for. After the surgery, the doctors injected him with antibiotics. After waking up, the elephant did not feel very well, but the next day it looked already more vigorous and was even able to eat with appetite. We have never encountered anything like this, and when the operation was being carried out, we were very worried about the animal. That is how the local organization for the animals' protection reacted to this monstrous news on their page. It was decided to leave the elephant in the national park so that it wouldn't meet again someone who wanted to kill it for profit. It is the cruel reality for many wild animals that are hunted for bones, skins, wool, and so on. If this video didn't leave you indifferent, then share it with your friends and relatives. Click like and write comments down below. What do you personally think about poaching? Goodbye!